guys, welcome to another awesome Kapow Toys review. Today we have got something pretty cool. It is the Dx9 Accessories Laboratory, basically the upgrade kit for the Combiner Wars Megatron. And it is a rather nice looking piece of kit. So this is the box, here is some writing, but enough of that, let's get it open and have a look at it. Okay, so out of the box, this is what you get. A little clamshell with all the accessory pieces in there. Got the pieces for the legs, the feet, and the extra hands, which is a nice little surprise because I didn't realise that it came with the extra hands with the articulated fingers. So these are sort of like masterpiece style fingers, where it's got the joint at the knuckle there and also there, so you can point to them. Obviously the bits go on the end of the cannon to make his cannon look a lot better, and then the gun that goes on his back. So let me grab Megatron and we shall go through how to put it all on and then have a look, see how it looks. Okay, so here is the Hasbro Combiner Wars Megatron. And this is a very nice figure all on its own. I was a big fan of this figure. It has its flaws, but so do all figures. It got slated a little bit on some of the Facebook groups and what have you, but let's face it guys, this is sold out everywhere, so it's obviously a popular figure. Now, just looking at it straight like this, it's a nice figure. I really liked it, and I didn't have too many complaints about it, other than perhaps the shoulders, but we will have to go with that. But this, when I saw this kit coming out, I was very excited about it. And it is quite an easy kit to put onto Megatron. So let's start with the feet. Quite easy. You got this little square peg here, goes into a little square, well, rectangle hole there. Just slide the feet in and push it down. The same on the other side. Slide it in and push it down, and there he has big beefy feet. Already a big improvement. And then when you take the leg pieces, you want to, there is a little hole here and a peg there, and you just take this and peg it into there, and it's on a hinge, and that'll swing round and close up like that. And then do the same on the other side. Come in, push it in, and close it round. And now he's got massive beefy legs. So that's really nice. Take the end of the fusion cannon, and that literally just slots, get it the right way around, just slots over the end, gives him a nice big cannon. And then you take this piece, which would usually be like the barrel of his gun in gun mode, and this pegs in to the little hole there in his arm and gives him that, and that gives you the proper Megatron look. And oh, it's just so good. I like this so much. This has made this figure properly awesome. I really like this figure now. It has made it big and beefy and nicely detailed. It kind of almost puts it in a masterpiece sort of league for me. And I'm going to bring you in some size comparisons. I'm just going to chuck a load of different figures in there so you can get an idea of scale of how big it makes him now. So you stick him in with MP10 Prime. You know, it makes him the right sort of scale that they could have a battle now. That looks so good. Stick in Combiner Wars Optimus Prime. Or if you don't have him and you've got Toy World Orion, they will scale pretty well. If you've got some third-party Seekers, there is with the iGear Seekers. That's quite nice. Here he is with an actual Masterpiece Seeker. That scales quite well. And then, as he appears at the minute, let's chuck in some members of the crew of the Lost Light. And he looks really good with them. See, I'm torn. I think I need to get another one of these so I can have him on my Decepticon shelf, and then another one to go with my Crew of the Lost Light, because he looks really good with them. So yeah, I have swapped over one of the hands, so we can get kind of a look at the difference between them. It was quite difficult to do, not impossible, quite difficult. If we take a look at the box here, it's got it saying that if you go through the hole on here, I'll show you on the figure. You go through here and you get to the screw through there. Now, looking at the picture, I've got exactly the same screwdriver that they're using, and it's a really, really tight fit. So what they say to do is you go in through here and get to it like that. You can do it, but you kind of have to lift this and twist and swivel, and it's not the best way to do it. So what I found was a bit easier was to kind of lift up the front and get to it that way. Personally, I found that a bit easier. You may have a thinner screwdriver than me and be able to get to this that way a bit easier. But you unscrew that, you unscrew the joint at the elbow, and then you push in the peg to there. It is really, really tight, but it does go in, as you can see. And then you have Megatron with articulated fingers, so he can open up his hand, or if you want, he can then point, which is quite nice. They aren't as detailed or as big as the stock hands that come with him. So this is the hand that he comes with. So it's quite beefy. It's got a fair bit of detailing on it. And then these are the Dx9 hands. They're okay. There's nothing wrong with them, but they are just a bit smaller with less detail on them. But articulation. So it's up to you as whether you want bigger hands or articulated hands. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. But so with this kit on, he obviously has some really nice ankle articulation. See, it's got like the pivot on there, so you can get a real good range on the ankle. So you can get him with that stance. So with the ratchets that he's got in there, it doesn't affect him now. It you can have any kind of ratchet position, and these articulated ankles will now be able to do that. You can, if you so choose, unpeg these and lift these up, and then peg this peg into the hole there, like so, and swing the cannon round on the side. So if you don't want it coming up off his shoulder, you can have it there and have the treads going off his back like that. So that is another option. So I'm going to off-camera transform Megatron, and I will show you how all the bits connect in his tank mode. Okay, so I've got this all transformed into tank mode, and I have got the extras stuck on him as the instructions and the promo pics show the best I can see, because it doesn't come with instructions, it just comes with these pictures on the back of the box. Now, if you are buying this kit to upgrade your Megatron tank, I'm going to be honest and say don't. Because it doesn't really add anything at all to the tank mode. Because you get this piece on the back here, which kind of folds out and is like an extra seat for someone or something, I guess. And then you've got these seats up on top here or something. You got this gun going along the side here. That was cool. I like that. And the thing on the front looks okay, and it kind of arms up the front of here. I thought it was quite interesting looking back at the promo pics, how all the promo pics, this was black, but obviously it's red. And it's better red because it's better for Megatron in robot mode. So to attach all these bits, let me just ping this off. You've got a peg hole here and a peg there, so that pings on there. These obviously, you swing out these, sorry, you've got these pegs here and they kind of swing out and then they go into these holes there. This obviously can go in either side or any of the peg holes. If you don't want the feet on top there, you could slot it in there and it could swing around. So that's there. And this one at the front is interesting, so it kind of swings round, and then, let me just pull it off. but it's very tight once it's on there. You've got these two little pegs on the front here, and on the inside there's these two little holes, and it kind of just pegs on there and clips around. So for the tank mode accessories, I mean, it's clever because it's an add-on kit and it's found a way to store all the bits and pieces on Megatron in tank mode if you want to, but don't buy it for that. Buy it for the awesomeness. Yeah, so that is Megatron with the Dx9 upgrade kit, and I love it. I really do. It's made this awesome figure just outstanding. It's really good fun as well, and it's pretty inexpensive. Third-party stuff these days is always expensive, and this isn't particularly expensive, and I can't recommend it enough. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. It is ridiculously hot where I am today, so if I sound a bit phased, then that is why, and I apologise if I have made any mistakes. But yeah, this is in stock now, so go and check out the links down below. I will put a direct link to this guy, www.kapowtoys.co.uk as always. And yeah, thanks for watching guys, and take care. Bye.